Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Now guys, let's take a look at Bitcoin market. So actually currently our major interest stands on the higher time frames, on the weekly and on the daily chart. Because on intraday charts, overall performance, well, in general logical, market follows in the same direction as other markets as well, based on recent comments from the Jerome Powell. Although we disagree with these reactions, we think that overall statement was not actually dovish. But as I said in other videos today, that actually markets have heard only one word, which is a disinflation, and just running ahead. So ignoring everything else that has been said. But Jerome Powell also said a lot of really tough things that and market really could regret in nearest time that they have just missed it, as they could become the major actually determinants in the performance of the market. He said about the strong inflation in the service sector that we already talked in our weekly reports. He talked about weaker job market, longer term high rates, and so on. So all this stuff will make its impact later. But currently we think that market's a bit too inspiring in current performance. Anyway, this performance that we've got right now stands basically really great and in general in agreement with our suggestion. For example, on the weekly chart, as you remember, we are mostly considering this pattern, and market needs to pass just few dollars right to the neckline, which is around 25 area, 25, 25, 23, if we use the horizontal line here. And that's what we're particularly watching for. Then we probably will be watching for forming on the right arm, if of course market will not show the direct upward breakout. But we think that some retracement here is more probable. That correspondingly leads us to idea of the butterfly on the daily chart. We already talked about this, already mentioned this level, this pattern, and market currently, as you can see, is still forming it. Market is not at the overbought here, so it easily could reach this level. Market has no big, and actually has no fib resistance levels until this area. So from the technical point of view, market has no barriers to pass a bit, to move a bit higher past this distance and reach this level around 25. That's our major scenario that we're watching for. Correspondingly, if you would like to take the short position, you could wait for the same level, but then watch on the intraday charts what the patterns will be formed there, trying to take the short position. For a long position taking, it will be better once market will be completed and target will be completed. It will be better to wait for a right arm to be formed, because it could give you much better entry opportunity with a significantly lower risk level for trading. For the bears, the appearing of the butterfly pattern itself, it's already the pattern. So kind of the butterfly action usually suggests at least 30% pullback. So market could retest, for example, 22 area with this downside pullback, at least. So that's what we are watching actually for on the daily chart. On the intraday charts, on the 4 time frame chart, well, market is just creeping inside this consolidation. There's the levels, so we do not have here any clear patterns. On the hourly chart, we have the butterfly with this upside action based on the Jerome Powell statement. 127 extension has not been reached yet, as you could see. Slightly, it's 24.34 should be. Here is a slightly lower level, 24.27. Potentially, if we suggest, since the action here is very fast, so a market will be able to hold this impulse. If we suggest that this keep going to the 162 extension, let's take a look. It stands in agreement mostly with the 25 area, 24.87. So very close to extension, and completion of this butterfly might be could finalize the overall action to the upside, complete the reaching of the neckline on the weekly chart, complete this butterfly as well. So that will be the logical final point, destination point, that also might be finalized by this hourly butterfly pattern. So that's actually what we're considering. So if you would like to take the long position, you probably, with this pattern, this upward continuation, you probably should deal with the 4-hour time frame chart, watching for the action inside the range, maybe the pullback somewhere to the 2277 area might be, which is a 30% support that agrees with the neckline, with the trend line here. That might be the background for taking the position. But the major achievement, major patterns are still ahead, and mostly on the daily chart. That's and on the weekly chart. That's actually what we are watching for.